Hello again, viewers, and greetings, fellow space travelers. This is Dawn of Night, and welcome to episode 6 of my Terraria Let's Play. In this episode, we are going to be fighting our first boss. It will be the Eye of Cthulhu, and I am going to do a little bit more resource gathering before I summon it and kill it. However, I did want to start off the episode by revealing the thing that I've been looking for the past 3 or so episodes. It is the magic mirror. The magic mirror is a wonderful thing, and I will demonstrate it now. The way it works is you have to have at least some mana, 1 star's worth or 20 mana, and you just simply activate it and it takes you right back to your spawn point. Whether or not that's your bed spawn or your actual world spawn depends on whether or not you've set a bed spawn. But it is going to make things a lot simpler for getting around, which has been my goal this whole time, is to be able to do that. So it's about time. Now I am going to be trying to gather 6 more bars worth of Demonite ore in order to make a Demonite bow, so that I can stand a reasonable chance at defeating the Eye of Cthulhu. And while I'm down there looking for those, I am going to be getting more of these stingers, vines, and jungle spores so I can make some more items. But the brunt of the work is done, and I just basically need to do a little bit more digging to find some more ore nodes, and I should be good to go. So after I take care of the Eye of Cthulhu, I'm going to then work on, I guess, fortifying the area of my spawn here in this little workshop. And also I'm going to be making a secondary layer of the workshop. Probably, let's see here. I will probably be putting it right here at this level, so that it's also not on the ground. I have decided I'm going to leave my tombstones wherever they land. Yes, I did not bounce. It was my first experiment with my what was it, cloud in the jar, or cloud in a bottle. But anyway, I'm going to get back to looking for some Demonite ore, and hopefully, without too much time going by, I will be able to get to the boss fight in this episode. So, I will cut here and get to work. I'll talk to you shortly. Okay guys, I'm back, and I have stumbled across something that is a little uncommon in the underground area. It is glowing mushrooms, and these things are components, I believe, in some potions. So I'm going to try to gather some here. I believe the big ones can be chopped down like trees. I might be wrong. There we go. But I thought that you'd be able to get some of the spores from it. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'll have to look this up and come back to it. I don't want to mess that up. But I do believe I saw another one of these somewhere else, and this is mud. Alright. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that. I guess I'll have to look it up and see what's going on with it to be sure. but I'm going to get back to my Demonite ore hunting, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and as you can see I'm almost at the point where I can make the bow that I need, but I figured if I had the resources I might as well go ahead and get some upgrades from all these jungle materials I've been gathering. So I'm going to start off with the Ivy Whip, then the Thorn Chakram, and then the Blade of Grass. And now to show you what they do. First off, if I come up here and use the Ivy Whip, it acts just like the grappling hook. However, if I use it again, I can, well, now if I'm standing there we go. If I use it again, I can be tethered between 3 different surfaces at once, which enables me to hover in mid-air, so to speak. It's going to come into a lot of handy later on a future boss fight, but not quite yet. The next thing, the boomerang will travel just like all of the other boomerang style weapons. It'll go out to a certain distance and then come back, or if it hits a surface it'll just come straight back. However, the Thorn Chakram, ooh, I got the Hurtful enchantment on it, will bounce up to, I think, 4 times, maybe 5. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 5 times, and it makes it a lot easier. And just like the enchanted boomerang, the Thorn Chakram can go through a wall if it's 1 thick. So I have that going for me. So maneuvering down there is going to be a lot easier. Next is the Murderous Blade of Grass. Look at that. Gold sword, a very small reach, and 13 damage. However, upgrade to the Blade of Grass, now it's 30 damage, and look at that swing. This is going to help a lot. So, let's see here. 1 hit the bunnies. Alright. And it's also good for clearing out the vines and other plants and things, so that's going to be useful down there too. Anyway, I just wanted you guys to see the upgrades that I did, so you weren't wondering about where they came from. I might be able to make some armor here too. Let's check. I think I need some gems. There's a topaz, an emerald, a ruby, a sapphire, amethyst, and I think there's supposed to be a diamond, I just don't have it yet. But let's see what we can do here. Any armor. I can make the hat or the pants. And they both do the same thing, so I'll make the hat. Alright, now my outfit looks funny. Also, I found a sort of a mini boss down there. Forgot what it was called. It was a skeleton. And I was able to get the mining shirt from it. So I'm wearing that as my social outfit item. But yeah, I think the jungle is treating me well. I have to get a few more supplies. Let's see here. I can also go ahead and make the pants. So I need to make the shirt and also need to get for 5 more Demonite ore, and I think we'll be ready to go ahead and tackle the first boss. So I'm going to get back to digging, and I guess I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm back and I think I'm just about ready to go ahead and start fighting the Eye of Cthulhu. Real quickly, I have enough Demonite ore to go ahead and craft the Demonite bow, which is going to come into a lot of handy. I don't know if this can be modified like legendary and murderous and all that. I'm not sure at all. Maybe it can. Who knows? Alright, there are a few criteria needed for summoning the Eye of Cthulhu. And one of them is... Oh, I didn't need 10. I only needed 8. Anyway, one of the criteria is that a player needs to be at least 200 life. Well, I can go ahead and put myself up to 400 life right now. There we go, max life. Another criteria is to have at least 10 defense. Well, I've got that. And one other criteria is to have at least 3 NPCs aside from the one that's guarding the dungeon. Well, I've got 3 NPCs here and a 4th one up here, so I've got that taken care of. However, there's only a chance that it will spawn each given night, so I'm going to get this, what's it called? Suspicious looking eye. And what it does is just automatically summons the Eye of Cthulhu whenever you use it. Now, it might spawn all by itself, but I'm not going to take that chance. And I'm going to come over here, away from my NPCs in my house, because it does travel through surfaces. Let's see here. I am armed with a hunter potion, which shows the location of enemies, an archery potion, which increases the arrow speed and damage, swiftness potion, which increases my movement speed, and the iron skin potion that increases my defense by 8, as well as a handful of healing potions, so I should be good. Now all I have to do is wait for nightfall. So, I think I'm going to actually clear out some of this area. That way I have a flat surface to fight them on. Don't really need to do this, it just helps with the movement and everything. That should be good. Alright, now we just have to wait. Should almost be nighttime now. I don't want to go too far this way because, as I recall, right over here is the corruption. Yes, there it is. Kind of unpleasant to have a corruption that close to the spawn point, but that's alright. Hey! Alright. Now I just have to wait for the music to change over to nighttime music, and I don't know at what point that happens. The stars are starting to come out, so I guess I will just have to wait. The good news about fighting the Eye of Cthulhu... Ow! No, not the bow. That was a waste of an arrow. The good news about fighting Eye of Cthulhu is you can fight it multiple times. And actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to fight it twice. What am I doing? Up here. That way I can get a little bit more Demonite ore, because I do want to build the other things that I can build right off the bat. Alright. It's starting to get darker. So any minute now the music should change. Did I mention I'm a wuss? And I don't like big fights. In video games, I try to find simpler ways of dealing with them. Ah, and the music has changed. Zombies are spawning. There's no message, so I'm going to go ahead and summon it. Here we go. Get out my bow. And let's get going. Alright. Now the Eye of Cthulhu has a couple stages. And after this initial part, it will transform into a different shape. Basically a floating eyeball with teeth. Unfortunately, I don't know at what point that happens. Well, that's the answer to my question. Ow! It's a relatively easy fight, but like I said, I'm a gaming wuss. No, leave me alone. No, stop it. Oh, I got some unholy arrows. I can deal with that. And I got 62 Demonite ore, but let's go ahead and the night is young. Let's go ahead and deal with him again. Ooh, I got an arrow back. Okay. Ah, I jumped right into it. Yep, now it's on fire. Okay. You eyeballs are annoying. Okay. Maybe I don't need to be using the arrows all that much. I'll just use this. Ah! Actually, that seems to be doing better. Demonite, come on. Alright, and considering I'm less than a minute on all of my potions left, I think I'm done for now. Oh, I got some more unholy arrows. Maybe there's some over here too. Let's find out. Let's see how bad of a shot I was. There's some. I think that's all of them. Alright. Well, I have defeated the Eye of Cthulhu, the first boss. And I almost got smashed by a star. And there go my potions. Okay, let's see what we can make. With all this Demonite ore, should be able to make some stuff. Ooh, satisfying. Let's go ahead and add that to the stack. What have we got here? The War Axe of Night. Well, I'll make that. And Light's Bane. I think Light's Bane might be necessary for making a weapon later on, so I'm going to go ahead and make it and then put it in storage for now. Okay, the rest of the stuff that you can make using Demonite ore, like the pickaxe and the bits of armor and all that, are going to have to be later on because they require some additional items, some sort of scales or something like that, that you get from defeating a separate boss, which I am not yet ready to fight. I need to set up an arena. That might even be next episode. But I'm going to go ahead and sell this because I don't need my copper axe anymore. And I think I'm going to go ahead and sell that and just make a golden hammer. Let's see what we need here. Gold hammer. Alright. Well then. I don't know so much about a job well done, but it's a job done. And I've got 50 unholy arrows. That's nice. So what I might do is summon it a few more times. Probably during the next night. I probably won't do that on camera. And I will get some more unholy arrows. But I think... What's this? Corrupt seeds. I guess I got that from the Eye of Cthulhu. Alright. I can breathe. I can relax. And I can put... What am I doing? These here. Alright. Well then. That was that. I think what I'm going to do next is continue hunting around down underground and try to get, well, a diamond for one thing, and the rest of the materials needed to make the mining shirt, because I don't think I quite have enough of that to make it yet. So I'm going to head back underground, and hopefully I will get the message soon enough talking about my newest addition to the family of NPCs. So I'm going to cut here, and I will be right back. Alright guys, the Dryad has arrived. Her name is Tanya this time. Or Tanya, maybe that's how you pronounce it, Tanya. But this is the newest addition to my NPC family. And she is the way that you can tell how much the world has been corrupted. That isn't really all that big of an ordeal at this point in the game, because the corruption doesn't spread by itself, but later on it's going to. But you can click on the status and it will tell you how much of the world is corrupt. Right now, 5%. Not a real big deal. But the reason why she tells why the or how much the world is corrupt is because she offers this stuff when you click on the shop button called purification powder, and as you can see it says cleanses the corruption, and you just use it on corruption blocks and it turns them into regular blocks. She also has grass seeds and sunflowers and acorns and something called a dirt rod. I have no idea what the dirt rod is, how it works. Maybe I will explore that this season, or this series. But she does, under other conditions, have some additional products, like during blood moons. And I think also, maybe at night, she also offers something else. I'm not sure about that. But this is the newest addition to the family. Welcome to Tanya the Dryad. And eventually, these apartments are all going to get filled up by house guests. Now, it looks like, based on the amount of time so far, that I'm not going to be able to get the workshop in place. So that will for sure be the next episode, and I'm going to put it right in here somewhere. Probably just connected straight to the bottom of the apartments. But this episode is getting a little long, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. So, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, leave those in the comment section below, and I will do my best to get back to you. Also, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. I do appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe so you know when my next stuff comes out. I am looking for more ideas from you guys on things that you'd like to see me do some Let's Plays of. But in the meantime, I'm going to just work on what I've got going so far, and probably a couple of other games that I've been attempting to get the recording to work right on. Probably maybe some Borderlands. Definitely I'm going to continue the Serious Sam secret walkthrough / let's play thing, and we'll probably do not only the first encounter, but also the second encounter, as well as BFE, which is a game that I just recently played and thoroughly enjoyed it. So do be looking forward to additional Let's Plays. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. So thank you once again for watching. This is Thorn of Night, and I will talk to you later.